Well, hello, all my little Pokemon. Mewtwo here tonight, still pretty beautiful. Actually, got a lot of reporting done today, so go me. Uh, so I want to talk about beverages. Now, there's a lot of things to drink out there. Water is probably the best one, but I know it doesn't always fit the bill. And growing up, I drank a lot of soda, or pop, or soda pop, or Coke, or whatever you want to call it, where you are, fizzy beverage with sugar in it. So, growing up, most of the time we didn't have the brand name stuff like Coke and Pepsi. We had Faygo, we had Lenape. Lenape was a actual local soda producer, like less than an hour from where I grew up. And they were not really that big spread, so if you've not heard of Lenape sodas, oh, you're missing out. They were actually pretty good. And they were cheap. I'm talking like 50 cents a 2 liter, and when they were on sale, like 30 cents a 2 liter. So you got your buck's worth out of those things. Now, drinking too much of that is obviously not good for you. Whether or not you're diabetic, sugary beverage, probably not the best for you. Now, there are other options, obviously water. Scary enough, juice still has vitamins in it. Oftentimes has even more sugar than the Coke or Pepsi or whatever. Sadly, the cheaper sodas, which don't necessarily taste as good, usually still have the same amount of sugar as the expensive one that actually tastes better. Um, so you can't win by getting the cheaper one, which doesn't taste as good, because you're still getting the negative effect. You're just not enjoying it as much. Unless your only real major issue was the pocketbook and the twice the cost for a Pepsi brand product over a Sam's Choice Cola. Um, but that's up to you. I'm not going to judge. Judge-free Pokemon. No judgment here. Now, one thing I've been doing for the last lot of years was trying to cut down on my sugary beverage intakes in general. Unfortunately, one of the first things I did try to do was go with juice, thinking, there's a solution. I like juice. Juice is tasty. And I found several that did fill the void. Maybe not as much crave the Pepsi or the Coke or whatever that I was drinking, and covered up with the cherry juice or the apple juice or grape juice or strawberry. I had quite a few that I was buying out of that juicy juice section. Juicy juice, by the way, really good. Tasty stuff. But it was still so high in sugar. It's just, I wasn't getting any loss, but at least I was getting some of the vitamins in there, so I felt like I was making progress. I didn't stick with that for too many years. More of that than more of the soda. I still was buying soda because I did still crave my cherry Pepsi or my cherry Coke or whatever. I needed that. I needed that for some, it's an addiction. Welcome to being addicted to things. Stuff you didn't think you were addicted to. Sorry, it's just we all probably are addicted to something. So slowly over time, I decided, you know what, I'm going to try other options. I found a few diet things that I actually like better than the regular first. Diet Dr. Pepper, to me, tastes way better than regular Dr. Pepper. I was okay with Dr. Pepper, but I loved Diet Dr. Pepper. So that's a thing. And around here, we have at least 2 different grocery stores that have a store brand Diet Dr. something or whatever. And both of them are almost up to par. Store brand usually is a little bit less good than the regular brand. In this case, yeah, both the Diet Dr. Thunder and the Diet Dr. K, both pretty good. The ones from back where I lived in Carlisle were both good as well. The ones I can't get here, whatever the Giant was, the one from the meat packing place up the street, both of those were pretty good. I can't remember what their names were for sure, so I apologize. But hey, sometimes you need a stepping stone. Um, Now, Autumn mostly just drinks the Diet Dr. Thunder, Diet Dr. K, or whatever. Occasionally the Diet Cherry Cola or Diet Cherry Soda if Kroger happens to have them in stock. Humph. Have not had the Diet Cherry Soda in stock for months. Since pandemic started, they haven't been in stock, period. Kind of sad. Really like that one. I like that one too, so. And the Diet Cherry Cola from them is not bad. I would definitely drink that on a hit. Personal choice. Now, one of the ways that I've accepted this is I do let myself have the brand name soda. I'm trying to drink more water than soda most of the time, so there's that. But I do tend to buy brand name Pepsi product here. I like the Pepsi Zero Cherry because it's not perfect. It doesn't taste just like cherry Pepsi, but it's darn close. And when they don't have that in stock, I do willingly buy the Diet Cherry Pepsi. It's not quite as good, but the cherry definitely makes the diet taste better. And I have got to the point where the Diet Pepsi is not an offensive flavor to me anymore, which is a good thing. I just don't. It just doesn't hit all my buttons as much. Um, I've had a few diet root beers that I don't think I've had a good diet root beer. I'll be honest. That's just not something I've had that anyone's executed well, because basically the flavor of root beer is sugar, and if you're not having that flavor in there, you're not having a good time. Diet Sprites and 7-Ups and ginger ales, oh, they're passable. Diet, like, Diet Mountain Dew is fine. Um, I've adapted to most of that stuff. In fact, anytime lately that I have accidentally, been at a friend's house and drank a sugar variant, like an actual cherry Pepsi, it tastes too sweet now. Um, it's just so sweet. Um, it's weird. Also, if I drink the diet, no adverse effect really. If I drink the sugar variants, my teeth feel funny afterwards, like kind of gummy, kind of. I don't know what it is. It might just be the sugar reacting with the stuff that's in a mouth, all the chemicals and stuff you generate, your layers that cover everything. But it all usually I feel like my teeth feel kind of like weird for a little while. Drinking water actually helps. I'm guessing it just rinses off whatever all that was. Um, but it's weird. I still enjoy it, but not anywhere near as much as I do the diet at this point. And it's one of the things that's actually been helping me lose weight better was I got all that off my chest, out of my intake. It's scary when I thought about I was going through several 2-liter bottles of soda per week. Just me, not Shannon Bottom. That was what I was drinking. Uh, Now, if I'm drinking just diet, I guess it doesn't affect me so much. Yeah, chemicals in the color brown I'm drinking, but not too worried about that. um, so yeah, I'm good with that. Do still get some juice here and there and putting that into my mix. Like I had really naughty. I bought a gallon of apple cider this last weekend, and it's almost gone already because that stuff is delicious. But sometimes I will bust out an apple juice, a grape juice, or something, and just have one of those in the fridge every so often. Or a can of pineapple juice, because, man, that one just Really, it hits my buttons. So yeah, but more than often than not, I do try and go for the water. I drink a lot of water every day. Fortunately, I'm okay with the spigot because boy, do I kick through a lot of that stuff in a day. Um, I also drink tea when I'm at work. Specifically, I use the same tea bag all day through work. And I use the green packet of sugar, so there's that. So I'm not really putting anything in it. It's mint tea, so it's caffeine free. I'm putting 0 calorie sugar, the Truvia, the stevia extract sugar there. So basically, I'm drinking nothing with a little bit of flavor to it throughout my day. Um, eh. And I do on some occasions, especially on PTO days and weekends, I often drink espresso that I make myself. And I put just a little bit of that flavor syrup, like they have at Starbucks or whatever, in the bottom of the cup, just enough to barely cover the bottom of the cup with how much I usually put in my double shot of espresso. And that's it. No other sugar, nothing else, just that. And I'm a happy kid. So that's an eyeball into my beverage levels there. So I've babbled for quite a bit on Drenkels. And one more thing. Alcohol, that's a rarity. I'm not opposed to it. I don't have time for it. By the time I remember I have alcohol, I don't feel like drinking it. I've been nursing a bottle of Moscato in the fridge, a $10 bottle, for a couple of weeks now. Every once in a while, I'll do stuff like coconut rum and Coke, or, well, coconut rum and cherry Pepsi, or fruit juice or whatever, but not so much. I ran out of Midori, so I stopped that. That's something expensive. Kahlua. There's a lot of alcohol I like. I don't get around to it. I'll buy it and it'll sit there for weeks and months. Because there's a chance I'll have to drive, or oh yeah, it's getting too late, or I don't feel like it now. I'm already relaxed. Why do I need that booze? Eh. And it's expensive, so good to not have it. And it's a lot of extra calories, so just stick with the Diet Pepsi. So, what are your thoughts? What do you like to beverage on a day-to-day basis? What's your take on this? Let me know in the comments. Um, and don't forget to like and subscribe. The little dingy bell. The little dingy bell will let you know when I post new videos. And you want to know when this little Mewtwo posts a video talking about something silly. And I like when you know that. But for now, and my Patreon link is in the description box below. For now, thank you for spending your time watching me, and I hope you all have a cheerful day. And I'll see you all again in a future video. Goodbye, my little pumpkins. Be good, or else.